Yo, what's up, guys? I wanted to make this video today. It's probably something most people don't want to hear, or talk about, or deal with at times, but people that deal with like chronic disabilities, chronic pain, different things like that, uh, go through a lot of different emotions and things that you deal with daily when you keep them bottled up because you're too ashamed to talk about it or make it look like you're struggling or make it look like you're weak. I'm a 51-year-old father, single, live by myself, in a wheelchair, double amputee. For those that are watching this that might not know my story, but going from a going from a guy that worked at UPS and had a career and retirement and doing good and making money and doing stuff with my kid every weekend. To go from that to what happened, I ask myself so many times every night, up late, can't sleep, dealing with my emotions and thinking, what did I do? Why did this happen to me? What did I do? And the simple fact is I didn't do anything. I had a hereditary disease that blocked my femoral arteries and stuff happened. Stuff went wrong. I got infected. Almost died. And lost both my legs. I lost my career, everything I owned, everything I worked for and saved for. I slowly sold off to have money when I wasn't getting any. And it's hard because you don't want to show you're weak. Like most of the time when I'm making the stupid videos that I do make, I'm actually making them because I'm actually feeling down. And I try to get myself to think that I can make a video and help others in my situation by seeing how I live my life and that it's not as bad as it really is. And a lot of it I think has to do with medications. 100%. I think that out of all the medications I'm on for so many different things, and I've got so many problems right now, health issues. It's like 1 week you go to the doctor and you go in there and they check your A1C first thing they do when I get there. And they say, oh, your A1C went down from 7.5 to 6.1. Well, that's great. I'm feeling good. Like, oh, got good news. I usually have bad news. And then you wait for the doctor to come in and he starts checking me out. And he's like, oh, you still got that heart murmur. We need to send you up for an echocardiogram or whatever, get it checked to see if it's a valve or if it's just something simple from the last 5 surgeries I had last summer that messed up my heartbeat. Whatever. It could be a valve leaking, something that I was born with, another wonderful thing that I was fortunate to be born with, maybe, who knows. And I got to get blood work, and it's like, man, up and down, everything's good, and then bad, everything's good, and bad. Like another example, I have somebody that does well for themselves, and whenever they get points on their credit card, they'll send me a check just to help me out, because they know my situation, and it's somebody I'm really close to, but they're private, and I don't want to put that out there, but they sent me a rewards check last week for $650, or a week before. I was so happy. I thought, oh my God, when I opened that check, I thought it'd be a couple hundred, like it has been in the past. It was $650. I was like, oh my God, this is great, and I went and got my air conditioning fixed with my bus. I went to the Kohl's and bought me some clothes. I did good things with the money. I didn't go blow it on some dumb shit. And, I'm sitting there going through all this, getting things that I need with the money to spend it while I got it. And last Friday, I get a call. I'm trying to call the wheelchair company. Like, what's going on? It's been 2 months. I've been waiting to get my chair fixed. The guy was here 3 weeks ago. Said he'd be here Thursday with batteries. It hasn't been back. And he said the other parts, the armrests, the tires, all the tires, front, back, in the middle, all of them need replaced. And everything they did was a couple $1,000. But what the whole point of it is they want their money. And they want it before anything else goes on. So then I'm going with, I went from having the money to, within a week later, finding out I need $580 to get my wheelchair batteries and everything serviced on it. A chair I've had for a year. It's kind of a piece of shit in a way to need so much done in a year. And you go through emotions again. Like, you go from thinking everything's good to now what am I supposed to do? You know, I got good credit, but I don't make money. I apply for a care credit card they give me like $5,000, and I got to get this thing saying I got approved for that to send to the wheelchair place. I spent 2 hours just to get the credit card and try to send them their whatever it is to show that I'm approved for it, so that they'll get the guy to bring my fucking batteries out. And I gave up on it. It was 4:30. I had 2 hours in it. I was done. You know, I was married once and had a wife that took care of all that. I'm an idiot when it comes to that. I had a good job, made good money, but I was a truck driver. When it comes to computers and stuff like that, I'm terrible at them. So it's like, I truly believe that my medications have a lot to do with the way I feel emotional all the time. I mean, all the time. Certain movies, certain clips I see on YouTube, they'll just emotionally get me in tears. And I'm like 51-year-old man thinking, why am I like this all the time? Why am I so sensitive about things and oversensitive maybe about things, and so hard at understanding why certain people are the way they are to me in my life? Then I feel like, what did I do? You know, and I just don't understand a lot of things in my life. And I truly think that being on so many different medications affects me like that and my emotions, and it sucks. And I was raised to what was that? You get what you give, and I've always lived that thing in my life to where if I don't work or do anything, I'm not gonna have shit. So all my life I hustled and worked and had the things I had, and if I wanted a new truck, I bought it. I wanted to go get a new Harley, I bought it. And I went from that kind of life to trying to survive off of disability until I'm old enough to collect my pension and have a little bit more money every month to that. You know, I mean, it's a struggle every day. I can't sleep at night. I'm emotional all the time, like always feeling like, what did I do? Knowing I didn't do anything, but it is what it is. And it's so hard to keep that bottled up as a man and to not look negative on Facebook to people by the things I say or how I put myself out there. So that's why I try to be positive all the time. But it's hard. And for other people out there that are dealing with, you know, chronic pains or illnesses or disabilities, I get you. I'm totally going through the same thing you are, and it sucks. But you just got to keep going on and making the best of it, and, you know, trying to look for a positive future, and hopefully positive things will come your way. You know, and if not, at least you tried. Love you guys. Peace.